In the back, there's a place where it says it forms a thin protective layer on the skin. It's definitely thin. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if this is the first time you guys see me, then welcome. I'm Sarali, beautician based here in Lebanon. For today's video, we're reviewing and doing our first impression with the Aloe Gel Moisturizer for the face and the body. This is big. I thought this was gonna be so much smaller. I thought it was gonna be like maybe a third of what this is. This is 130 milliliters. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about it, so keep it refrigerated, shake it before each use. This is not refrigerated. I just opened this, there was a scotch tape. A little goes a long way. Apply it on your fingertip, rub it, and then apply it on your face and your neck, spread it. Also, it plays the role of a natural makeup primer. Interesting. Twice per day, in the morning and at night, apply the Aloe Moisturizer Gel on your face, neck, and body, and keep it. The skin will absorb it in 10 minutes. Wow, does that mean that this takes time? It tightens, moisturizes, and brings a natural glow and forms a thin protective layer on the skin. Okay, interesting. This was made on the 5th April and it will expire the 5th October. So we're shaking this. I have nothing on except hyaluronic acid. I literally just use it. It might not be a great idea to use 2 new products in the same day, but hey. Why not? This has the same texture as the hyaluronic acid, so the spreads, same smell almost. This is not enough. I don't think that's enough for me. I still need to use on the neck, so we're just gonna apply a tiny bit more. Okay, so this definitely soaks up pretty fast in the skin. It feels like it evaporated almost. You know what I mean? My skin feels dry right now. Like, I'm just gonna use a tiny bit more. It doesn't feel like there's anything on my skin. Yeah, it just soaks up in the skin very fast to the point where it feels like it evaporated. But let me just see if it's gonna do the same thing now.
12 seconds later.
Okay, I feel like now it's better. I do feel like there's something on my skin and that I just didn't apply like something that evaporated off of my skin. We're gonna keep testing it out. I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator now. I'm gonna use it day and night. I'm gonna see if with makeup it applies well, if it makes me oilier than I am, if it's gonna clog my pores, my nose pores, what it's gonna do and all these things, and I'll be back. I'm gonna put my vitamin E right now, but my skin is starting to feel dry. We'll see in a few nights. Maybe, I don't know, I'll change my mind about it. I've been using this for 3 weeks now. I know that what I said when I used it at first is like there was no moisture in my skin. It's definitely a lightweight moisturizer, not the same feeling as this cream from Beesline, which by the way, there's gonna be a review about it, but I just wanna do like right now like a summer review for it to see if it's worth using in the summer or if it's better to just use it in the winter. The next day I tried this, I didn't have the same feeling. Look, sometimes the first time you try something, your skin is not used to it, so it might react in a certain way, make you feel dry in a certain way, because it's not used to this product. It's not something you used to use and then you stopped. It's something you never used before. So usually give the product you're using at first 2-3 days and then decide. Don't judge something immediately. That's mostly why I do like not a first impression. Usually my first impression is led with after 3 weeks, 2 weeks, or some time of trying it out. That way, the way your body responds to the body now is different. So the first time I tried this, I think I applied about 3 times in the same night. I definitely don't do that anymore. I don't use it 3 times anymore. I use it at night and I use it in the morning. I can definitely tell you that now in the summer it's very refreshing to use this. You don't really feel like there's anything on your skin. It's fresh, clean, you know? You don't really feel like there's too many things on your skin. It doesn't have the same like moisturizing effect, like moisturizing like this one. But I mean, it's nice for people that have like oily skin and that might not want to feel a lot of moisture on their face, even though it's actually good. Yeah, I think people with oily skin would enjoy it. Dry skin, I'm not sure. But again, in Lebanon, we don't really have many people that have dry skin. We have oily people that have not a lot of moisture in their skin. After that, I was using it. I was not using more than like one pump, and it's fine. Honestly, it's fine. It definitely needs time to get used to because I've always been used to creams. I want to get into the ingredients. You have antioxidant in here, which is the rose essence. And you have skin identical ingredients, which is the vegetable glycerin, hyaluronic acid. The emollient is also the aloe vera. This is made from 93% aloe vera gel. Every single one of them actually has how much percentage there's aloe vera inside of it, which makes it a good thing. Let me tell you why. I want to point this out because that means that there's no water. Instead of them using water, which is usually a minimum of 60%, if I remember correctly. There's so many percentages in my mind, I barely can remember them. So a lot of your ingredients in skincare usually have a huge percentage of water. So instead of them using water, they decided to use aloe vera gel, which is a lot more beneficial than water. Like chapeau for that. Humectants, which is like moisturizers. Key ingredients in this are the aloe vera gel, obviously vegetable glycerin, and hyaluronic acid. There is perfume in this, which is the geranium and the rose essence. Like these two are kind of in the perfume category as well. And you have preservatives. The geranium and the rose essence are kind of in the inky category. They're not very preferable. The rest are actually pretty good. A lot of them are actually in a good category. So do I recommend this? I do recommend this. I mean, why wouldn't I? It's locally made. It has good ingredients inside of it. Oh wait, this has different ingredients. I just realized that this has different ingredients than the one on the website. So in here there's aloe vera, pure lavender, geranium, flax seeds, and rose essence, and then 100% natural preservatives, which I guess are the preservatives that are on the website. Pure lavender is also a perfume. Pure lavender, I'm guessing oil, is actually pretty good for wrinkles. It's good for even out skin tone. There isn't anything in here that I would say stay away from. Look, let me tell you something. A lot of people think moisturizers are the key for healthy, beautiful skin until you're 90 or on your deathbed. That's not the truth. If you're just applying moisturizer and you're not applying enough SPF, you're not cleansing your makeup every night really, really well, you're not doing anything. You really aren't doing anything. Moisturizer is good to keep, the moisture in your skin locked in place so that it doesn't dry out, so that you do make less oiliness throughout the day. You produce less oiliness throughout the day. That's what it's good for. Apart from that, that will not keep you from not having wrinkles if you're not wearing SPF regularly. So keep that in mind. You need to shake it and wait 10 minutes until it dries. I personally don't wait 10 minutes. It feels like it actually absorbed into my skin way sooner than that. For example, I'll put it on and then I'll do something, and like at least 5 minutes would have gone by, and then I'm like, okay, I can come back. Sadly, I can't see how much I've used up in those like 2-3 weeks. Like I'm trying to see. I think I've used that much. It's not really obvious, but I'm trying to know based on the lighting. Also, I want to mention something real quick. I said in the first impression that the moisturizer feels like the actual hyaluronic acid. It was just like the first drop. After that, all of it was kind of like I'm gonna show you. It was that kind of a texture. It wasn't like the hyaluronic acid. Both the hyaluronic acid and the moisturizer, when I first opened them, the texture of them was completely different. than the one that after like 2 uses started to actually show. It was like kind of like that top layer, and then it got removed, so now it's a completely different texture. Expiry date, which is a good and bad thing at the same time on all the AloeLab products, is that the expiry date is short. So it's like it was made in April 5th, it's gonna expire in October 5th. At the same time, I'm happy because that means that the ingredients are that fresh and that exactly there's no preservatives, you know, like there's barely 2 ingredient preservatives. They just make sure that everything stays good in place and, you know, as fresh as possible, but not for a long time. Like this is only good to use for 6 months since it was made. It's a good thing, but at the same time, it's kind of, if it's someone like me that needs a huge amount, like I had to stop using my Beesline so that I can finish this before October. And I'm not even sure I'm gonna finish this before October. Like I'm gonna update you guys like in the comments down below whenever this is empty, because I'm seriously curious to know when it will be empty. I'm using it every day, day and night. I'm not using my night cream. I just realized that. I'm just using this because I really want to see how good it is. So I even tried this cream alone without anything else at night, like without my vitamin E, without any kind of oils on top. Like I've been doing for this past month, just like an AloeLab routine, like full routine, the hyaluronic acid, the niacinamide, and the moisturizer. And for the past 2 weeks, I haven't been applying any vitamin E oil. And honestly, I feel great in the morning. My skin doesn't feel dehydrated. It feels fresh. It feels very comfortable the way you wake up. It doesn't feel dehydrated or dry or anything. I'm not going to repeat myself over and over again. It's really nice when you wake up in the morning, and the rest of the day you don't get any oiliness than you would. I was surprised to not use anything. Now it is hot. Yes, it is hot. But I was surprised that I was just using this and I was not applying any vitamin E oil on top, and it was not bothering me when I would wake up in the morning. I sleep on my face, which is bad. I know. Trying to work past it, but a lot of times that's the only way I truly rest. Like that's the only way I truly feel like I have slept. The majority of the things that are on my face will end up on my pillow. And no, I wake up without any kind of dryness. It feels comfortable. It doesn't feel weird or anything. So yeah, that's big for me actually. It's good. I recommend it. I actually reached out to them on their IG and I asked them about their animal testing policy, and they did confirm that they are cruelty-free. I'm proud that pretty much the majority of the Lebanese local brands are cruelty-free. Tell me guys what you think of it. If you have it, if you're thinking of getting it, do you have any questions? I'll be more than happy to answer you down below. Don't forget to like the video so that other people could actually see this. It helps the video reach them, and share it with your friends because obviously the size is worth it and the ingredients also are worth it. Like this is nice, but again, if you don't feel it's right the first time you try it, give it 2-3 days, it will work out. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video.